Diane will still be coming back to the Kent Day celebration for years to come. Before I present our gift to Diane, I just wanted to give a real quick background for those of you that were not able to join us in September. But in our September 19th Student Affairs staff meeting, we surprised Diane Veston at the end of the meeting. A whole group of individuals came through the room, and we announced at that time that we had started the Diane Veston Student Leadership Endowment Fund. And it really was to acknowledge her contributions in many fronts, but especially her leadership with the Student Recreation Center, which I mentioned earlier is now open. Professor John Baker was helpful in developing a beautiful mural as a result of all the tiles that were signed by many on the campus. And at that time, at our staff meeting, we formally announced to Diane that we were dedicating that mural to her and beginning the endowment campaign, as well as announcing a Student Leadership Award, which Charlie recently gave out to Francie Torino, very worthy recipient, as the first recipient of the Diane Veston Student Leadership Award. So that's exciting to mention. And then Diane, as we talked about today's event, she said, I really don't want gifts, but if anybody would like to support the endowment, which we know will support student leadership, encourage them to make their gifts to the fund, which is what we did. So what I'm pleased to announce to you today, Diane, are the names of 121 individuals from Westchester University that have contributed to the endowment campaign. So thanks to your generous gifts, as well as pledges, we can now formally say we've reached our goal. It's endowed at $15,000. Senior Student Affairs Leadership Team, and it was unanimous, and you have been selected as our first recipient for the 2014 Legacy of Leadership class, because we want to make sure that a lot of our loves that do come back each year for our legacy dinner will have the time to honor you that couldn't really make it here today because of their schedules, but do want to celebrate the great work and the assistance you've given them over the years. So, ladies and gentlemen, Diane Veston.